All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. Now, y'all remember when Donald Trump was in court, and then Joe Biden them had Robert De Niro to be outside the courthouse and run his mouth and just slander Donald Trump. I mean, just that right there was just ridiculous, just wrong. And that's the reason why you seen Don Jr. go off on him. You seen Trump supporters going at Robert De Niro just out there running his mouth. And it seems like Joe Biden got another comedian / I guess actor running his mouth, slandering Donald Trump on stage. So now it look like he done reached out to Jack Black. This is another person that Joe Biden has went and got, allegedly paying, is what I'm hearing, that he's paying these people to go after Donald Trump and slander him to try to stop people from voting for Donald Trump. So we definitely finna check this out. This one is coming by Benny. He said that Jack Black destroyed by fans for cringe Biden endorsement. And even Benny saying the same thing. How much are they paying you? Because you got to realize he had Robert De Niro at first, and now it's pretty much saying that Joe Biden had his people to tell Jack Black to talk about Donald Trump, to think that's going to sway people from voting for Donald Trump. He can't use The Rock no more. The Rock don't want nothing to do with him. So now he's trying to find all these comedians to see if he can get them on stage to slander Donald Trump and talk down on him. And that crap right there is just not working. Not working. So make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything. And shout out to everybody who always stay until the very end. I appreciate all of you who do that. And without further ado, like I said, we definitely finna get straight into this. So let's go.
In order to pledge fealty to the true masters. Matthew McConaughey said that there is an initiation process in Hollywood. This is an open secret at this point. And there have been some really shocking revelations from Cat Williams and Roseanne. We'll get to those in just a second. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is what can only ever be described as the greatest humiliation ritual. It doesn't involve being naked necessarily, although Jack Black doesn't mind being in very little clothing in front of a lot of people. It involves something far more humiliating than Jack Black's naked body. It involves Jack Black doing the single most degrading thing that any American adult can do on camera, which is to endorse Joe Biden and to act like he likes it. Jack Black, who is an actor and a comedian and a musician, and somebody that I hold, I guess, no personal grudge with, did something that made me lose my respect for him forever. He got on stage and did his best rendition of being a good little boy at a Joe Biden fundraiser in Hollywood, packed with Hollywood elites like George Clooney and Julia Roberts and so on. And he did a song and dance for his masters. His job was to endorse Joe Biden and make it look like he liked that and that Joe Biden was human. And so here Jack Black is literally having to make up stories about Joe Biden, literally make up that he's talking to Joe Biden, doing, I guess, the best that he possibly can to pull this stunt off, but not even the best in the business can make it work. Watch.
Days ago, my manager called me and said George Clooney and Julia Roberts wanted me to help out the president and speak here tonight. And I said, I am in. When and where? And thank you. And then they said, Jack, we know how busy you are. You don't have time. Look at all the other events that are happening tonight that you already turned down. MC at the Fliegelman Bat Mitzvah, the opening of the new Jack in the Box in Oxnard, judge at the 2nd annual Imperial Valley Avocado Festival. You don't see that on Meryl Streep's resume. I said, I know I turned them down, but my president needs me. Thank you. And then they hit me with the big one. They said, Jack, you can't go. You have nothing to wear. Your good suit is in the cleaners. Well, were they wrong? Because I had this to wear. My kick-ass American flag overalls. Most patriotic outfit of all times. And that shut them up. There wasn't much they could say after that. And when the president wins in November... Yeah!
Hard to watch.
That ain't gonna
I'm pretty
happen.
sure I'm gonna get a sweet shout out in his victory speech for what I gave up to be here. Because when democracy is at stake, Jack Black answers the call. Mr. President, you're welcome. That's not the president, that's not Judge, it's a random dude. But I thought it would look better if I talked right to a guy.
They're just cringy, man.
It's not actually the president. Yes, we know. We know, Jack. Isn't that amazing that he started off with my manager called me to force me to do this?
Right.
The powers that be called me to say, to maintain relevance in Hollywood, you had better get on this stage and debase yourself.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing how it sort of they just kind of open up the book on that? Well, you know, sometimes sunlight is the best disinfectant, and the sunlight of the internet is destroying, truly, Jack Black for this. This is
Look at this.
the meme from Grand Old Memes. Pretty perfect alignment there.
It really is.
Karl Marx. He does look a lot like Karl Marx. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
No. Hey. Yeah.
That's,
What's going on with Joe Biden? What is going on with the skin? Look at all the amount of skin behind his head. Yuck. Jack Black looks somehow older and less healthy than Joe Biden. You got Barack Obama in there. And Barack Obama doesn't look great either. Look at this guy. He's been doing some late nights. not all is not well in the kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Jack Black again is getting completely destroyed for this.
and the thing is, he should be destroyed. Think about what Benny said, that Jack Black said that George Clooney them called him to do this. Pretty much they telling him what to get on stage and say to try to make it seem like he really supports Joe Biden. I really don't believe Jack Black really supports Joe Biden. I believe they allegedly probably paid him to get on stage, because like he said they called me to come and do this. So obviously if Joe Biden allegedly paid him to come do this, he's not going to say anything good about Donald Trump. Top of you coming to save democracy, it just right here just don't make any sense at all. Any sense at all. So who the next comedian is Joe Biden going to go allegedly pay to come and try to slander Trump or try to make him seem like he's the best president since sliced bread or something like that? That's the reason why I always say prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. Now, y'all see what I'm talking about. That's the reason why they've been saying for the longest that Trump is in danger. It's just these people, they are willing to do anything to take down Donald Trump. And now look how far Joe Biden have come. Constantly trying to get people to come slander Donald Trump. What the next thing he gonna try to do? Who the next person he gonna try to get? Come on, it was just so cringe listening to this. You can tell the way that Jack Black is talking, it seemed forced. It's like he just basically repeating what they told him to say. He know good well about all these open borders, this inflation. He know this country is destroyed because of Joe Biden. He knows that. But obviously, he even really just told on Joe Biden by saying they called me and told me to come and do this. Just like they pretty much, Joe Biden called and told Robert De Niro to go outside the courthouse and slander Donald Trump. So we're going to see how far this is going to go. They are desperate right now. They are willing to do anything to try to take down Donald Trump. Whether they got to keep calling comedians or whoever.
If you vote because you're your favorite celebrity, you said do it. You are the reason that stuff is as bad as it is. Abolish Hollywood and the Fed. I was waiting for Jack Black to tell me who to vote for. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Entertainers are all they got. Paid activists in their own right who read scripts just like
I
Joe
just
Biden.
said that.
That's right. That's such a great point. These people are just paid actors. And that is all they have. They have no actual legitimate, authentic support.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paid actors. That's right. Paid actors.
Hold on. I'm downloading some celebrity opinions. That's the cornering. Is this supposed to be funny? I'm in love with Jack Black. Somebody get him and tell him. Okay, whatever. Jack Black is a coward. He waited until Kung Fu Panda 4 was out in theaters before he endorsed Joe Biden. Oh, look, celebrity opinions. Yeah, people are ripping into Jack Black. If you paid actors enough, they will act. That's exactly right. When you've sold out and are now part of the propaganda, is getting completely destroyed. Joe Biden's getting completely destroyed also for these creepy photos. I mean, look
Why
at
he
this.
look like
That's
that?
a great time meeting some old friends.
Why
It's
he look like that?
Like the last thing you see on Epstein Island before you, wake up in a piece of in an FBI evidence box. Jeez, yeah, it's a bunch of creeps. Why are their eyes black? Why are all your eyes black? Look at this.
And then they got together, we will beat Donald Trump. Together, we will beat Donald Trump. Y'all ain't beating anything. That's the reason why Joe Biden is getting destroyed in the polls. It ain't nothing he can do about it. Joe Biden is getting destroyed. And now they're talking about together, we beat Trump. What a bunch of liars.
Every single one. Why is it always Jimmy Kimmel? How locked in is Jimmy Kimmel with this like creepy, the creepy people who run Hollywood? It's always Jimmy Kimmel being the access point for this stuff. Ugh. Yeah. So creepy. This photo is very painful, but it's not as bad as what happened on stage. Here is Joe Biden on stage at that event. Really, really convincing people how smart and sharp he is.
It's growing. The economy's growing. People doing better.
Look at Obama's reaction.
The lowest unemployment rate in 50 years. We have more people. We've had over 15 million people brand new hired into the workforce. You know, my son says we all have we all have various short-term descriptions for your jobs, for what you accomplished. And you should say Joe Jobs.
Look at Obama. Look at Obama. Like the body language tells you everything.
Yeah, I'm telling
This is the
you.
body language of somebody who likes what's going on or doesn't like what's going on. Yeah, yikes. Joe Biden incoherently babbles as Obama looks on in shock. This is totally bad. And
That's bad.
It got worse. As soon as the event was over, Barack Obama had to play the night nurse visiting angels and drag Biden off stage. Here's the end of the event. Look, Obama literally grabbing Joe, who freezes, and like walking him off stage. So he shuffles with his orthopedic
Look at this.
shoes on.
But then this is the person that they want back in the White House. Man can't find his way off stage, pooping on himself, just be babbling a lot of words, don't know what he's talking about. Barack Obama got to walk and pretty much drag him off stage because he just freezes. He gets in a moment where he'll just freeze and won't even move, and somebody got to move him. But this is who Jack Black get on stage and endorse? Pretty much a forced endorsement. They forced Jack Black to run his mouth and try to paint Joe Biden in a good light, wearing his T-shirt. When they want you to save democracy, they call Jack Black? What? A lot of these comedians are just ruining everything that they work for by endorsing Joe Biden. You pretty much, if you endorse Joe Biden, you pretty much telling everybody you don't care about the American people. You pretty much don't care about anybody if you're endorsing Joe Biden.
Off camera. Yeah. The humiliation rituals, ladies and gentlemen, are occurring in real time. The people that caught them here? No, I don't think so.
That's crazy.
They're being operated. They're being pushed to do something, and they're being told to do something. And this is what it looks like. There was a comedian, Jack Black is a comedian, comedians on Roseanne Barr's show talking about how comedians especially are pushed around and told what to do in Hollywood and are operated in Hollywood like a well-oiled machine, Dave Chappelle being one of them, and that what happened to Dave Chappelle scared him so much with the operators that he shut down the Chappelle Show and skipped town, went to Africa for years. Watch.
We were filming the movie, and he also had a lot of pressure from HBO and or not HBO, Comedy Central, and all this shit, right?
The worst bunch of people on earth.
Horrid. He then, while he was on the show, when it was blowing up, and we remember the Aspen Comedy Festival? I don't know if you remember.
That was fun. I did that too.
He came there, and he was freaked out.
They're talking about Dave Chappelle.
I said, what's going on? And all I could say is he was visited.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And when he told me who visited him, my heart stops for a second. I'm like, get the. And I'll never forget, he went, "You believe me, right? You believe me, Jim, right?" And I could, he's like, they came to me. And he said the names. I'm like, get the. And what happened? And then all of a sudden, he went to Africa.
Yeah, that's what I remember happening.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, he went to Africa. They visited me, and they forced me to do something. They scared me so much that I did something crazy. Is that what's happening here? Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we may never know, but we do know.
Salute to Benny. Obviously, y'all can see Jack Black pretty much was paid to wear that T-shirt of Joe Biden, trying to endorse Joe Biden, which you can tell was forced. You could tell he didn't really mean it. The jokes was garbage. Wasn't funny at all. And like I said, a lot of these comedians are just ruining their career by endorsing Joe Biden. Because like I said before early in the video, you really don't care about this country if you thinking that putting Joe Biden back in the White House is a good thing. You really don't care about this country. If you really, really care about this country, you would do the right thing and vote for Donald Trump and put him back in office. That's what you should do. Put Donald Trump back in office if you really care about the American people. So, like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. And like I said, thank you all for watching, especially the ones that stayed to the end. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.